Good morning. I've been waking up with a little bit more clarity these last couple of days, so I decided to come out here and see what kind of words I could put to the experiences that I've had recently. Let me tell you, I feel like I've gone into the belly of the beast, here within me. And I have seen aspects of me, experiences that I may or may not have had, but I claimed as my own. And there has been quite a release of guilt and shame. Now, the way this experience, going into the belly of the beast, the way it looked to me, for me, my experience was, um, when this event started, what, back in, was it late February, early March, where it's caused the world to go silent and given us this opportunity to experience ourselves at a deeper level. I started watching the narrative unfold, um, and I started seeing a lot of interpretations that have been available, and I've been on the periphery of them, but I've never really looked at them. So during this time, I started looking at them because these interpretations were everywhere. They were so easy to be seen. People were talking about things out in the open that have always been just a little bit more undercover. Now they were coming more out into the open. So I got a chance to look at some of these things, and of course, my mind just starts going into the experience and questioning it. It's like, is this really true? Is this really true? And then somebody that I trust in an interview said he confirmed that some of what I was seeing actually was true. I was like, ooh. So from that place, I started to, of course, take responsibility for my own creation and my own role in the creation of, we'll say, mass consciousness, this construct, this reality. And yeah, I went to some pretty dark places. And also, what I did was one of the things I did was I unburied my own childlike innocence. I had it so buried deep beneath the surface of the mind. So I just allowed that childlike innocence to release, and of course I released my guilt and my shame for ever having buried my own innocence, and I of course received forgiveness if I am, because that's what we do is we free this energy, release the guilt, the shame. Can't go forward carrying that. It's too heavy a burden, and it's not even real. So what else I saw in the making of this construct, this reality that we've lived from, this place that has been ruled by the mind, I also saw, while I was deep in the seeing of it, I wasn't laughing at it. It felt dark and heavy. I was allowing myself to feel every bit of it. But now that I get on the other side of it, I see the complexity, the um, all of what we thought that we needed to do in order to keep that little bit of power that we thought we needed to have, or whatever. The way the energy feeding, perceived energy feeding, what we experienced as energy feeding has taken place. As I look back on it now, it was so complicated. There was so much involved in keeping the status quo. And I am so glad that I got to see that, feel it, can now sort of laugh at it and understand the simplicity of being a master, being free. Oh man, there was another thought that came up that I wanted to share. Let me see, tunnels. I'm gonna pause this while I see if it comes back.